Good morning, you guys. We're outside of the hotel. You can hear my dad just cranked up the car, and we are about to leave back to Florida. I'm in the car by myself for like 2 seconds while my mom is taking out the trash and my dad is pumping the gas, but we're at a gas station. We just finished up eating and my mom's opening the trunk. Hello, Mom.
Okay, now I'll take that water bottle.
Hello. She can't hear me. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. But we're in Able, Georgia. But my dad's about to come back in, so we're leaving. Adios. Hello, you guys. So I am back home, as you can probably tell. It's been a long drive today. I think it ended up being like 7 hours on the road, which we did stop for lunch and all of that, and like 2 or 3 times to get gas and use the bathroom and all that. But finally home. I know I don't have that much content from today, so I did ask in my Instagram stories earlier for you guys to leave questions or topics for me to talk about, and I'm gonna do that in just a little bit because I do gotta make a trip to Walmart because I need some yarn, which actually this time I do need the yarn because I'm running low for a project I started, and that's gonna be a Christmas present, so I need to go pick up some more for that. But that's gonna be later on. Right now we're just getting settled back in to the house and I'm gonna probably change because it is way too hot in Florida for this. We went from 55 this morning to like 80 something. So that is lovely. Okay, hello you guys. Haven't talked to you in quite a while. I did change my shirt like I talked about because long sleeves is way too hot in Florida. I am about to head to Walmart, but first I'm just gonna fill you in on what we did do. So we got Burger King for dinner. I got a Coke Icy and chicken fries and Hershey Sundae pie because I can't resist that whenever I go to Burger King. But anyways, I am going to get ready to head to Walmart now, and we're gonna do the little drive with me and Q&A on the way there. So let's get going. Okay, hello you guys. Yeah, we're headed to Walmart and I'm gonna answer these questions and look at the road while I'm doing it. So first one I got, I'm pretty sure was my favorite podcast or audiobooks to listen to. So I'm definitely more of a podcast person. I don't think I've ever really listened to audiobooks. And honestly, there's no good reason for why I haven't listened to any audiobooks. I just haven't. But I love true crime stuff. As I'm sure you guys know, I have a true crime podcast. So I love, Crime Junkie is the main one I really like. I like all the audio check ones that Ashley Flowers does. I also like her Supernatural, which is a Parcast one, but she voices that. True crime stuff is mainly what I listen to for podcasts, but I've also listened to the Smosh podcast and the Try Guys podcast because I watch them on YouTube. So those are just a list of a few. Another question I got is how long have I been crocheting, which is kind of funny because I actually answered this in the live stream that I did a couple of days ago, and I realized that when I was answering that, I actually answered that incorrectly. So I said that I have been crocheting for 2 years. It's actually been 3 years. So when I was trying to figure it out, I said I started crocheting in December of 2019, and I got confused because I started crocheting at the very end of 2018 and basically was still learning like into January of 2019. So that's why I said December of 2019, but it was actually December of 2018 into January of 2019 was when I was learning. So it's been about 3 years now. It was like I said, like last couple of days of 2018 and the first couple of days into 2019. But that means that it's been 3 years now, which is absolutely insane. But then I started my business about 2 years, I guess it would be after that. Yes, I think that's right. Honestly, I lose track of time so easily, so maybe I was right the first time, I don't know. Anyway, another question I know I got was about my favorite books. I honestly have not been the best about reading books recently. I've wanted to. That's been a big goal of mine this year and I haven't done it. So maybe 2022. But I did read You're Badass at Making Money. I liked that one a lot. That's more on the entrepreneurship / like motivation, self-development side of books, but I did like that one. I also liked The Fault in Our Stars when I read that like years ago. I loved that. What else was there? Oh, One of Us is Lying. I read that. That's like a suspense mystery book, I guess you would call it. That one was really good. I think there was a second book to that came out. I haven't read that, but I'm trying to think. I read Everything not that long, or not, when I say not that long, it's been like 3 years. But anyway, I read that, I guess I should say a while ago, and that was good, as well as The Sun Is Also a Star. Those are both by Nicola Yoon, I think is how you say her name, and those were great. Yeah, that's the ones I can think of off the top of my head. but I really need to get back into reading books more often. Also, I apologize, I don't even know what like road noises you guys are hearing or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna drive around a little bit longer because Walmart is like just up here. It does not take that long to get to from my house, but I want to continue to answer questions, so I'm gonna drive around a little longer. What's some ways we can be more productive with our days? So I actually had a video on this on the main channel like a couple months ago, so if you guys are interested in that, I probably won't remember to link it, but if I do, it's in the description box. If I don't, then you can just go over to the main channel and check that out. But a quick overview. The biggest thing I feel like that helps me is making lists and not just typing them out on your phone, like physically writing a list down. A lot of times I write them on my whiteboard or just on like a notepad, but I feel like on my whiteboard it helps me more just because I see that more often. My camera battery is gonna die, shoot. But yeah, writing to-do lists definitely helps. This is gonna be so fun for me to edit because I'm all over the place. But making to-do lists helps for sure. Trying to stick to a routine daily, so like waking up around the same time and going to bed around the same time and doing like the same morning routine and the same night routine, so that your brain kind of gets into the schedule of this is when I'm working, and have the same like block times. So like if you're in school, this block of the day, like this 2 to 3 hours I'm gonna work on schoolwork, this 2 to 3 hours I'm gonna work on my job, this 2 to 3 hours I'm gonna work on school again, or however you need to work it. But that helps kind of setting up your time, as well as setting timers for yourself. So like I'm gonna work for like an hour straight, and then I will let myself look at my phone for like 15 minutes. So set that timer for an hour, get as much work done as you possibly can on one thing. So not, I'm gonna do homework and then I'm gonna edit this video and then I'm gonna do this and this and that. Because when you're flip-flopping back and forth to different tasks, you're not getting as much done as you are if you're just working on one thing. So saying, okay, I'm gonna do this one essay and sit down and work on only the essay for an hour. And then after that, you take your break and then say, okay, I'm gonna work on this project for an hour, whatever it is, and repeat that process. And during your breaks, make sure you get up, you drink some water, you stretch, drink water while you're working as well, but get a snack, do whatever you gotta do to keep yourself focused. And then at least that helps for me. I'm parking out here because I feel weird parking in the regular like spot of the parking lot while I continue to talk to you. So I'm gonna finish talking to you while we are in the Walmart parking lot. So those are a couple things that help me just stay productive throughout the day. Struggles you go through being a teenager and how you cope with them. So I really like this question. I feel like I keep thinking that's my hair. Oh, that's like the handle thing on the back. I keep thinking that's my hair sticking up. Okay, I'm losing my mind. But some things I struggle with as a teenager and how I cope with them. So I feel like that's a really good question, especially since I just graduated. I feel like I do have some knowledge on different things. So I talked about this a little bit with productivity, but I feel like having a balance between school, friends, family, if you have a job, then work is a big thing for teenagers. And how I dealt with that is doing my best to manage my time. So if I'm gonna hang out with friends one afternoon after school, make sure I don't have homework, which is pretty obvious, but you know, there's some people that don't think about that and then they make plans and they go off and do those plans and realize after that they have an essay due at like midnight and it's like 10 p.m. you know, and then you can't do your best on that essay because you only have like 2 hours to write it. Okay, the camera battery died, but we're back. So I was basically just explaining how important it is to schedule your time especially as a teenager, and that's something that you learn as a teenager, and I feel like you carry with you through the rest of your life, because whenever you're working, still trying to have a social life and have children in the future, whatever it is you do, you're definitely gonna have to balance your time accordingly between everything. I feel like relationships is something that a lot of teenagers struggle with, me included, and just meeting people in general. I feel like it's something that I've struggled with, especially here recently because of COVID and all of that. This is something that I thought I'd never admit on like my YouTube or social medias, but I got on dating apps, which is a very weird thing to say, but it happened, and I talked to a couple people, met one of them, and yeah, we won't go much more into that, but that's how I found to meet people. Also through my community here on YouTube, I've met a lot of people that I consider friends now. Even though I never met those people in real life, I still consider them friends, and they're like a lot nicer than a lot of people I've met in person. So getting out of your shell is just something that has helped me, because yeah, I was very shy around people I didn't know for a long time. Still am, but like not nearly as bad. Okay, another struggle that I wanted to mention is I feel like overstressing yourself, especially when you're at the age where it comes to thinking about college or starting college, all of that. A lot of people stress themselves over trying to get into their dream college or trying to start their career and all of this stuff. As a teenager, like a late teenager, you know, like 17, 18, 19 is when you're applying to college, going to college, or starting a career, all of that stuff. I feel like a lot of people stress over that, and I think the best way to cope with it is to realize the timing of things will happen whenever it's meant to. That's something I had to realize, because I was constantly rushing, like wanting to reach milestones on my YouTube channel, wanting to make this many sales and all of that stuff, and I finally just had to take a step back and realize the timeline will happen as it's meant to. So whether you start college as soon as you leave high school, or you take a gap semester or a gap year, that timing is meant to happen. Because if you didn't take, like let's say you decide to take a gap semester, if you didn't take that gap semester and you end up meeting your soulmate because you went on a road trip that you wouldn't have been able to take because you were in college, you know, you would have never met that person. And things like that. So you have to realize that it's funny how things work, but normally things work out for the best. And whenever you feel like something's going wrong, it's normally going to turn into something really good, and it's gonna happen the way it's meant to. Okay, that's my spiel for now. I need to actually go to like the regular part of the parking lot so that I can actually go into the store. But that was fun. I just said this thing and that was loud, but that was really fun. I enjoyed that, and I hope you guys did too. So going into Walmart now. I probably won't record inside because there's always music playing, especially this time of year. They have like the loudest Christmas music in there. Okay, hi guys. So I have been back from Walmart for a very long time actually. I just ended up talking to my mom and sister for a while and all of that, so I haven't talked to you guys yet. But I do want to show you guys what I got from Walmart. There are a few things that I can't show you currently because it's for my sister's birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow, but we're not celebrating until Monday because that's her first day off work. So tomorrow she doesn't have to work on her birthday, which sucks, but I did get her something for the morning that I'm going to show you guys that she can have. A dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. They have these at Walmart now, like at the exit, and I just grabbed them and I was like, But we can basically all have those in the morning. So that'll probably be breakfast tomorrow. The rest of the stuff for her I can't show you because it's for her present, and obviously in case she's watching this I can't show you, but I will show you guys the day before her party which is going to be Monday. So I'll probably show you on Monday, and then you guys will see it on Tuesday because she'll be getting it on Monday. Anyway, I will show you the yarns I got because that was the main reason I went to Walmart. So we have 2 Burnett blanket yarns in coal, and here's one, here's the other one. So this is what I was using in the car today, and I'm gonna need a lot more for the project I'm doing. Yet again, a project I can't say what it is because it's for a Christmas present, but I will need a lot more of that. I needed white as well, but they didn't have any white, so I'm hoping the one white ball that I have is enough. If not, I'll have to make a trip to like Joann's or Michael's. But anyway, the only other thing I got is this Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo, because I was gonna get a regular size, but they only had Jumbo in this color, so I got Orchid because this is one I've been out of for a while, and I finally found it at Walmart. So I got it because if you all know me, you know I love my Red Heart Super Savers, and you know that I like to keep them pretty much in stock of like my main colors that I use pretty often. So I ran out of this a while ago, but just now found it to restock. So I was going to tell you guys the price, but I think I left the receipt in the car, so I apologize for that. But I am going to go ahead and end this vlog here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys do want to see all the rest of the vlogmas videos as well as other vlogs in the future, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload a brand new video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for vlogmas day 11. Goodbye!